Now, Sabrina, can you cite music? Just a verse or two so I know where to place you.
It's time we put our love behind you. Illusion has been just a dream. The valley of death and I'll find you. Now is when on a sunshine beam. So bring us the young perfection, for there shall surely be no clothing, tears, or hunger. You can see, you can see, you can be.
Oh my. Prudence! I do believe you have some competition, finally.
Hi. I'm Nicholas Scratch. Nick Scratch. Mind if I join you?
Sure. I'm Sabrina.
Spellman. You're Edward Spellman's daughter.
I am.
Your reputation precedes you. Your father's as well. I'm reading his journals right now.
You are? How do you have them?
No, I don't. Not personally. They're in the sanctum. The library for advanced students, under lock and key. Cassius, the librarian, brings them out to you one by one, but you can't even take notes while reading them.
Why not?
They're considered dangerous texts. Your father was a controversial figure in the witch community. Well, why am I telling you that?
You mean for marrying my mother?
And some of his more radical ideas. Radical to others, by the way. I personally think he was brilliant. Ahead of his time. The greatest conjurer the Church of Knives ever produced.
Is that what you're studying at the academy? Conjuring?
Conjuration, demonology, invocation, ritual magic, necromancy.
Oh, wow.
But that's hush-hush.
It's fun.
Yeah.
Sabrina. Nicholas. We're not interrupting, are we?
No, not at all. Join us, please.
Well, Sabrina, how are you enjoying the academy so far? Is it like your other school?
Baxter High? No, not really.
Oh, you know what we heard? We heard you didn't want to take your dark baptism because you were in love with some mortal boy. Must be some Spellman kink. Sluming with mortals. Like father, like daughter, right? Careful, Nikki. Or she'll cock tease you the way she did the Dark Lord.
Why do you have to be such a bitch all the time, Prue?
I don't know, Nikki. Why do you have to be such a warlock slut all the time?
What's your next class? Can I please walk you?
Sure. See you later, ladies.
Oh, don't worry. We will.
I love these old movies. What's this one called again?
Carnival of Souls. It was filmed in Salt Lake City.
What was that?
Roz,
Is there someone else in the house with us?
I tried to tell you.
Tell me what?
It's my uncle. He's really sick. He rings the bell when he needs something. I should probably go check on him.
I'm obviously coming with you.
Jesse got sick working in the mines for Harvey's dad. One day he just went crazy down there. He said he saw something. Some monster. He's never been the same. My dad and I take care of him and make sure he gets his medicine. Most of the time he's sedated.
quiet, but every so often, like since the eclipse.
And your dad just leaves you alone with him?
I told him it would be okay, that I was ready for the responsibility. Are you? I don't know. If I keep the door to his room locked, will you stay with me the rest of the weekend?
Where the Green Death 13 were held.
What is this, Prudence?
This is the harrowing. It's witch tradition. You have to be able to endure what those earliest Greendale witches did. 13 made it to the news, but many more perished in here.
This place?
One note. No sunlight, no water, no food. Wallowing in their own filth, most witches went mad and cut their own throats. They haunt this place still. They'll show you terrible things in the dark. Things that will make you go insane. But you're a spellman. A daughter of a high priest. You're not scared of the dark. You can take it. Unless, of course, you lose your head. Looks like the cell's claimed another victim. The poor girl's lost her mind. She's gibbering like a loon. It's a pretty sound, isn't it? Like waves on a beach.
Oh, it wasn't so bad in the end. This is Salem, by the way. He protects and comforts me wherever I am. He's very clever. In goblin form, there isn't a crack he can't squeeze through. Bye, girls.
Hey, you're up early.
I didn't ever go to sleep, Harvey.
What? Did you and your Aunt Hilda go out partying with a bunch of farmers?
Not exactly. I hate it here.
You hate the expo? Come home then.
No. I can't. I have to see it through.
Really? I guess I didn't realize how intense these expos were.
They are. But this is helping.
What?
Hearing your voice.
Oh yeah? It's not even my sexy voice.
Keep talking, Harvey Kinkle. Just talking.
Caleb? Has anyone seen me? Give them back.
Whatever are you talking about?
My cat, who was sitting on my pajamas.
What cat? What pajamas?
They were on my bed, now they're both gone.
They are? Oh dear.
I know you took them.
How bad do you want them?
Give them back to me!
Miss Bowman! Get dressed at once. And then to my office. Firstly, familiars are not permitted at the academy. Salem will have to go home with Zelda. Secondly, and I feel I must ask this, are you happy here, Sabrina?
Of course she is, Faustus.
Picking fights with other students, complaining about your schedule.
What's this now?
Well, I didn't come here to major in herbalism or Latin, Aunt Zelda.
Well, of course you didn't. If this is what you've got her studying, then it's no wonder she's feeling restless. She's not being challenged.
I told Father Blackwood I wanted to study conjuring. Like my father.
Zelda, I can't put her in conjuring without being sure she's ready. It wouldn't be safe for her or the other students.
Then test her. An Acheron configuration, if I'm not mistaken. An arcane puzzle.
A variation on it. Yes. It's a test of mental and actual dexterity. Solve it, and you can join conjuring class.
Or go mad trying.
That won't happen with your niece. Only the weak-willed fall prey to the Acheron's fascinations.
Quite right. Sabrina will prove herself her father's daughter.
I'd forgotten how fiercely maternal you can be, Zelda. There's a personal matter I'd like to discuss with you. In private, if your niece will excuse us.
Of course she will. And Sabrina, behave.
I will, Aunt Zelda. Even though I'm still missing my pajamas.
Zelda, Lady Blackwood has miscarried twice before. This distresses us greatly. Now that I sit here with you, I feel comfort. Sister Spellman, would you be a midwife to her?
To Constance. Faustus, it's been years since I've delivered a child.
If I remember correctly, you've never lost a babe. Not once. Please, Zelda, your high priest is asking me.
Hi there.
Hey. So I heard you got into a fight with Prudence.
I did.
I'll talk to her.
Yeah, please don't. That'll only make her hate me more. So, did you guys date?
Now, for a short period of time, yeah. Yeah, I was involved with his sisters.
All three of them? All at once? What happened?
Your gifts include mind control. I wasn't sure what was real and what was suggestion. What are you doing with an Acheron configuration?
Blackwood gave it to me. Says that as soon as I solve it, I get to take conjuring classes.
Okay.
What? What's so funny?
That particular configuration was your father's thesis. He designed and built it.
My father did?
Yeah. Yeah, Blackwood's been trying to solve the same thing for 20 years. I tried for 3, gave up. See, the configuration's almost like a kaleidoscope. Its colors and patterns are addictive, and the more you stare at it, the harder it is to solve. If you're not careful, it can mess with your head. You can get lost in it. With respect, Sabrina, you're never gonna be able to do it.
If my father made it, then he probably wrote about it in his journals, right?
Nothing explicit. Nothing I've come across.
Yes, but you're not a spellman. Sneak me into the library, get me access to his journals.
What you're asking is impossible. Okay? I mean, if we got caught, and we would, we'd both be expelled from the academy.
I doubt I'd be expelled. I'd probably just extend my immersion indefinitely.
Would that be such a bad thing? Being a full-time student here?
I should.
Hey Rose, what's up? How was Susie's?
Did you ever meet her Uncle Jesse?
I think so. He moved away a while back, right?
No. He's still living with them at the farm. He's like really, really sick. So he said he saw something down in the mines and it seriously messed him up.
In the mines?
This is Mark Tree. Hello? Speaking, who's this? Luke. Of course I remember.
Yeah, I've met someone, Auntie. And he's asked if I'd like to go on a date with him.
Oh.
So I was going to astral project to a coffee shop with your hubby.
And that's risky. Also, you wouldn't be able to touch one another.
No. We could see each other, have a conversation, face to face. I like him, Auntie.
No, I know. I'm sorry, hon. But it's too dangerous.
Auntie Z projects all the time. With you guarding my body, I'll be perfectly safe.
Only the dead are allowed to travel the astral plane. You spend enough time up there, and the psychopaths will find you. They will assume you are dead. They will carry you off to the hereafter, or they will tackle you further in the abyss. They look like sweet little sparrows, but they are in fact vicious, spiteful, hateful creatures, much like sisters.
First sign of a psychopath, and I'm out of there. Swear on Satan's claw.
Can't do it. Hey, besides the psychopaths and the dweller, Zelda.
Oh, my ears were burning. What are you two plotting?
We're just
We're wondering where you're going so smart.
so small.
I've been invited to the High Priest's house to sup.
With you. Medical guy?
Shut up, Hilda. You are persona non grata. Dinner with the High Priest is a great honor, one you'll never again enjoy. You two will have to fend for yourselves tonight, I'm afraid.
We'll need candles for your dress at the coffee shop. And that, okay? We do it in voluntary.
Yes.
This creature was spying on us in the girls' showers. It's clearly someone's familiar, but who knows?
Yes. Leave it with me, I'll see that it's done. Should I kill the raven? Or will you take it and yourself away?
Stars doesn't like being killed.
Then keep him out of my academy.
The Dark Lord asked me to watch over Sabrina. Where she goes, I follow.
Not this weekend. The academy is my purview. Why don't you shift your focus?
I don't need you to tell me my business.
I'm merely pointing out that with Sabrina away, her chums will be vulnerable. Her aunties too. And that you might have some fun, miserable.
Right, Tony. Got 20 minutes.
30.
20. I'm on your back.
Vola anime perdera, vola anime perdera, vola anime perdera, vola anime
We don't usually take walk-ins. It's not that kind of business. Sorry, can I help you?
I'd like to make some fuel arrangements.
Brady, would you like to take a seat maybe in there? And there's a catalogue. You can have a look through the catalogue. Yes. And I have to pop into the I'll just be like 10 minutes.
Hey there. Hi. So do you come here a lot?
Not a lot, no. I definitely would not say a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty kitschy. So what are your usual odds?
I'm more of a homebody myself. How about you?
Hurry up, lad. Come on.
I spoke to College father yesterday. There was some paperwork here to finish up. The police are still looking for Connor's killer, but they're not really having very much luck.
You know, Ambrose, not to be harsh, but I didn't call you so we could talk about Connor. You know, I called to get to know you better.
Of course. Yeah, because that's what people do. I'm sorry, I'm a bit out of breath.
What's the craziest thing you've ever done?
Wow, you're going right to
Yeah, right to the meat of it.
I'm not proud of it, but I was arrested for attempting to blow up the Vatican.
Wait, are you serious?
had no reason to hate each other.
Wrong. We have plenty of reasons to hate you. Your father betrayed his own kind to marry me. You'll betray us the first chance you get, if you survive the harrowing.
But I already did survive. Last night.
That was only the beginning. I'll scream. You think anyone here will help you? They hate you. Scream as much as you'd like. It'll just be 20 girls harrowing you instead of 3.
Excuse me, may I help you?
So sorry. I was looking for the powder room and that lovely little English lady that told me to wait has been gone for so long.
And you are?
Miss Wardwell. I'm one of Sabrina's teachers, but I came here to make some funeral arrangements.
I see. And the woman you spoke to, where did she go?
The basement, I believe. Yes. I shall be on my way.
Hilda, what game are you playing at?
You nervous, Ambrose?
Nervous? How do you mean what?
Well, you haven't touched your drink and you keep looking out the window as if you're expecting someone.
I thought I'd have more time. I have to go live. What? I'm sorry, this was a mistake.
No, Ambrose, wait.
Hilda, where are you? Where's Ambrose?
Oh. Yes.
Have you two completely taken leave of your senses? Astral projection of all the stupid, reckless things you got in hand. You left a client alone upstairs, which is totally unprofessional, Hilda. And Ambrose, my dear fellow, you are housebound. You are forbidden from leaving the grounds, and that includes your spirit.
This is the same path during Del 13. Who survived torture and imprisonment. Walked to the noose. They kept their eyes straight ahead, fixed on the path. Mortals surrounded them on either side, and if any witch lifted their eyes to meet a human's gaze, they were stoned to death on the spot. Exactly what the original 13 did. You stand in the wet, cold night. Exposed. Without shoes. Without rest. And you don't turn around. No matter what you hear.
For how long?
Until dawn.
And if I turn around, what happens?
These girls.
You're not really Harvey.
What? Of course it's me, Sabrina. Please, please, turn around. Oh God, please, no. Please.
You're not my mother.
Let me look at you. Your face.
Go away. Be gone, demon.
Sabrina, that's no way to speak to your mother. Apologize.
Daddy.
My brave young girl, why won't you look at me? Just a quick peek. My darling, my light, life.
Please stop.
One tiny glance and you'll see. It will all be over.
It's morning, miss. You've passed the test. You can come back to school now.
You shouldn't be out here alone. These woods aren't safe.
There's nothing out here that can hurt me anymore. Come, I'll show you. There used to be a groundskeeper who buried us. But he died many years ago. Would you like to meet the others?
It's Sabrina! It's Sabrina! Hi! Oh, so nice to hear your voice. How are you, my little blossom?
I'm okay, but I need to remain Zelda's help.
Sabrina, this is Zelda. What kind of help? What have you done now?
Children are dying at the academy, Nancy, and no one is doing anything to stop it.
Dying how?
Students have been harrowed to death by other students. And the Weird Sisters are harrowing me.
Are they now? We'll be right there.
Will you please hurry?
But Zelda, harrowings have always been a part of the academy tradition. You even participated in some yourself.
Spirited child's play, Faustus. I never killed a child.
Other than your sister, who's in violation of her excommunication by coming here.
I would contend that the circumstances demanded it.
And I would contend that the Church of Night is only as strong as its weakest member, and that a good harrowing forges the weak.
My niece is not weak.
Then really, sister, what is there to worry about?
What if it were your child being harrowed?
What did he say?
He's going to look into it.
And you believe him?
Of course not. Take us to the children.
Clinton, would you please come out? We want to help. And feel free to bring the others.
poor dears. My heart breaks for them.
I think they're bound to the academy because they died here.
Witches hurting witches. It's unspeakable.
How can we free them?
Is that what you want, children? To be released from here?
Where would we go? This is our home.
Yes, it is. So what do you want then?
I believe I know what they want. I was harrowed back in my day by my own sister, no less. And the thing that I crave more than anything in the world was revenge. They just need someone to give them permission to do it. Isn't that what all well-behaved children need? Permission? Okay. Come on. Gather round, my darlings. You listen to Auntie Elder. We're gonna play a game. And you're gonna love it. We're gonna have fun. You will feel so much better.
Why didn't you tell us about your uncle, Susie?
Because my dad doesn't want us talking about him. Also, your dad owns the mine that made him sick.
What did Jesse see down there? Did he ever tell you? Is that him? Can I go talk to him?
I don't know, Harvey.
Susie, please. I saw something in the mines too. Mr. Putnam? I'm a friend of Susie's. Susie told me you used to work in the mines, and that's how you got sick. I've been down there. And I'm wondering if maybe you saw what I saw. And if you'd be willing to talk to me. Or I could do this talking and you could just maybe ring yes or no.
I don't think I'll be able to see for a wink until I know she's alright.
Hilda.
Yeah.
When we're at the academy, if I pushed her harrowing too far...
If? Ruthless.
No, I know I was. And I'm sorry for that.
Aren't you gonna go to bed?
I thought I might stay up and read.
Right. So put the kettle on.
Are you ready to meet your fate?
Prudence, please. I'm begging you, leave me alone.
There's not a hope in hell of that half-breed. Now get moving. Do you know what it's like to die by hanging? Most people think it's fast, but it's not. Any last words?
Yes. 13 witches were hanged here by witch hunters. Those women couldn't possibly have imagined a place like the Academy, a school where witches would be safe. Even if they could, they'd never believe that the women inside its walls would turn on one another like this. Which is why the Academy tradition of harrowing ends tonight, Prudence.
It's 3 against 1. You're going to die, half-breed. So give the Dark Lord our best, won't you?
Like I said, harrowing of any kind will no longer be tolerated. Understood? Understood? If you say another thing about my mother or father to anyone, ever again, I'll choke you to death on your own blood.
He's been quiet for a while now.
Think we should go check on him?
Yeah, maybe.
Probably should. Just to make sure he's okay.
Quentin. What will you and the other children do now?
Watch over the school. Make sure there are no more heroines, even after you're gone. Thank you, miss, for everything.
You're welcome. Glad we could help.
Who are you talking to?
Myself. Hello, Nicholas.
Hi. You survived your immersion.
I did. Barely. I haven't made it to conjuring class yet, but I will.
About that. Look, this has to be our little secret, okay? One of your dad's journals.
What you said?
I said I couldn't sneak you into the library. I didn't say I couldn't sneak this out. Maybe it'll help with the Acheron configuration, but even if it doesn't, you should get to know your father.
Thank you, Nicholas. Really.
Call me Nick.
Bye.
You asked to see me, Reverend Father.
I did, Prudence. The three of you, senior students, and one of her, a hedge witch without formal schooling, a half-breed, yet she bested you. She humiliated you!
There's no excuse, Father. It will not happen again.
I hope not. The Dark Lord wants Sabrina educated at the academy. So be it. But he gave no indication that she shouldn't suffer while she's here.
Don't let me drive out there. For both our sakes.
Next time for sure.
The stuff we do for family, huh?
That's about all I care to see of that business.
So how's the rest of the expo? Did your aunt sell all her honey?
What? Oh, yeah, she did, yeah.
How was your weekend?
Insane. I want to tell you about this thing that happened with Susie's uncle, but it might be better to do in person. Can I come over?
Right now? I have a lot of homework to catch up on tonight, but can we walk to school tomorrow?
Yeah, sure.
Great. I love you, Harvey.
I love you too, Sabrina.